Wow. Danny Garcia showing mad love. That's what I'm talking about.
And I come back.
What is good, community? Renee Box Young. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support, for liking, subscribing, sharing, tuning in, commenting in the videos. You know, everything, man. I really appreciate you. All the new subscribers, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, man. Those who have been with me, the subscribers from day one, thank you guys also, man. Thanks so much. I want to get to this with just quick video, and it's nice. It's nice. It's good news. Danny Garcia, obviously you guys know, the big showdown against Errol Spence. But apart from that, right here, boxing.com, link in the description, yada, 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 right? Check it out. It says, Danny Garcia wants to help boxers manage finances after career. This is important, man, because we as fans, I understand it too. We watch the sport of fighting, the combat sport, boxing, whatever, right? MMA, others, watch MMA. I like to watch bare knuckle fighting, also BKFC. I have posted several videos on that. I haven't lately, but I like to watch it. I like to watch boxing more than anything, and BKFC because of the some of the skills and that's brought into that squared circle. As far as boxing is concerned, but we as fans would like to see them. We like to get entertained, from two guys going at it. You know what I mean, in a professional manner. Me more than anything in a professional manner. And we don't focus on fighters, after that. You know what I mean? You got examples like Mike Tyson. There are so many examples, but where they make a lot of money, and unfortunately, they probably didn't know how to manage it well. But right now, I know Mike Tyson's doing well off. You know what I mean? But back when he was younger, and there are so many examples. Maybe he didn't have the right people around him as far as, how to use his money wisely, how to invest, And Danny Garcia, he's talking about that. He says here, quote, he says, "When I'm done boxing, I want to start a firm." This is good stuff, guys. That helps boxers do their taxes and create a 401k plan. You know what I'm saying? So Garcia said on Bridge Business Podcast. So that's like my real goal. Teaching them about tax brackets, teach them about health insurance. That's, this is awesome. This is awesome. Boxing Then and Now series that I had, with the OGs, Curtis Anderson, Stormy B-Man, my guy, Reggie Owens, we had a series, and hopefully I want to continue. I want to get it going still. But, I have been real busy with school and work and stuff, and we talked about this. We talked about, the situation, and I call it, I term it a crisis, with fighters. It's just sad, man. So many legendary fighters, back in the day. Nowadays, we see that they're not really schooled in this. They're not schooled in this, and Danny Garcia, this is awesome. He wants to teach fighters, man, on taxes, how to appropriate. How many times do we hear that, guys? That, ladies and gentlemen, that fighters, or athletes in general, I don't know, that they have millions upon millions they got to pay in taxes. They haven't paid their taxes and blah blah blah. And health insurance. I mean, this is good stuff. We talked about it. I don't remember which episode it was. Boxing Then and Now. Go check it out. I got the playlist on my channel. I don't remember which number it was. Maybe number 5. I don't remember. But we talked about this. How fighters don't have health insurance. The Muhammad Ali Act is there for a reason for fighters. Not talking about taxes, but as far as, how fighters, they get, robbed, man, and deals and things of that nature. They can, put, and that they're not getting their just due as far as, finances, and deals and things of that nature. I mean, the Muhammad Ali Act is there for a reason. So, I mean, this is good stuff right here. And Danny Garcia wants to help fighters. And this is good stuff. I really, really like it. I really like this. It says, "I want to build a solid foundation, so that when a fighter comes to me with $1 million, check this out, guys, I can say, look, this is for taxes. This is for 401ks. This is how much you're going to spend this year." Good stuff, man. Sorry about that. I'm drinking my coffee here. This much is for health insurance. This is good stuff. We need more people like that. We definitely need more people like this. Said Garcia, who owns. Sometimes I see typos. A record label and a clothing brand. I really don't know much about record label. I think he has two sisters or something like that. I don't listen to that music, but I mean, whatever. And a clothing brand. I mean, so he's a businessman. He has his ventures, and he's a smart guy, man. And then he says here, fighters don't have a will. They don't have a trust. Pay attention to this, guys. This is the sad part of fighters, man. They risk. Wouldn't you think, man, that they risk their lives. They risk their lives in the ring, man. Even MMA fighters, UFC fighters, kickboxers, all them. It's a cold business. We don't focus. You see what I'm saying? We as fans, we don't really pay attention to that stuff. I do, man. I do. I've said it time and time again on my channel. Specifically when I pushed out the a video about Manny Pacquiao saying that he should retire. I said it more than anything for his health, man. For his health. I know others may say, oh, you're soft, man. Who cares? And, well, I do. I mean, it is what it is. I stay in my own lane. I speak my mind. You know what I mean? And that's what my platform's about. You know what I'm saying? And about you guys, obviously. The community. And for the fighters. And for the love of the sport of boxing. And I love fighters, man. And I don't like to see them kicked to the curb after their career with nothing. It's sad. The sport of fight in the combat sports is a cold business. It's the hurt business. When you hear me pause, I'm drinking my coffee, right? I'm sorry. It's the hurt business, and it's a cold business. We don't sometimes think about that. We just want to see great performances, which is obviously I'm top notch in saying that. I constantly speak that, you know what I mean? And that's why I criticize fighters, to a certain extent, and I praise them also for their accomplishments and what they do in the ring, but at the same time, I think about these things. Then go back to what I was saying. That's why I spoke about that. Even with Triple G, out of prime fighter, they got to know when to stop, man. You got to know when to stop. Look at the Triple G gets punched a lot. Manny Pacquiao, I don't even want to start with him. I don't even want to start with him. And I've said it. That's why I think Manny Pacquiao, he should have retired a while ago. That's just my humble opinion for these reasons. You see what I'm saying? I mean, but he's well off. I know he is. But I have spoken this, I have spoken this and mentioned this a few times on my channel for their health. And it says right here, Danny's saying fighters don't have a will. They don't have a trust. They don't have any of that stuff. And earlier he talked about health insurance, things of that nature, you know what I mean? And he says they don't have an estate. They don't have life insurance. Wow, isn't that sad? Don't you think that, don't you think that promoters should offer those things? I mean, it's a sad thing, man. It really is. It sounds like I'm repeating myself, but man, I love this coffee. My gosh, I drink espresso, man. It's so good. It's just a sad thing. We need more people like this. I mean, I definitely give my hats off to Danny Garcia. I mean, that's really cool. I really hope he does this. He's speaking it, but I hope he does it. And I think he will. Because I've known about this about Danny Garcia, since years ago, that he's a smart guy. Outside of the ring, he knows how to manage his finances. He knows how to invest. Other fighters do too, but I've noticed that about Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this, because he wants to do something about it, and he wants to help other fighters. And the reason why I think he is going to do it is because, you practice what you preach first. You see what I'm saying? Well, if we want to help others, we got to do it on our own first, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves, and then help others, you know what I'm saying? Because what am I going to give to somebody that I don't do for myself? You see what I'm saying? And I think Danny Garcia is really going to do it. I hope he does, man. I really hope he does, because this is really, really good stuff right here. And he continues to say, they don't have none of that. So I guarantee you, so he's talking about, they don't have none of this, what we just read a moment ago. So that's what I want to do, help set you up with a solid foundation. Even if another fighter listens to this, maybe they can learn from this. You know what I mean? So, that's awesome. That's just awesome. I want to give a focal point on my platform, on this channel, on what Danny Garcia is doing, on his plans that he has to help out fighters, man. They don't have health insurance. They don't have any of that stuff. They're not, properly led or, explained or taught about taxes, pensions. I mean, this is 401k, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, that this is just awesome. I don't know what you guys think. Please go ahead and comment below. I just want to, oh my gosh, sorry about that. I just want to, emphasize the importance of what a fighter should do with their finances, man. And with their health. And I think it's sad. I reiterate that these promoters, man, generally speaking, I'm not pinpointing anybody, I don't know, but man, it's sad to see that they're not offering this to their fighters. I think it's sad, man, but it is what it is. It's the hurt business, you know what I mean? There definitely should be more order as far as, when it comes to the sport of boxing, man. There has to be more structured, or structured organizations or what have you to implement these things. I mean, it's the life of a fighter, man. They risk their lives. I mean, they make good money, but not all of them. You see, I mean, sometimes we get the concept of, we think that, oh, they're all making good money. Of course not. That's only when you get, up there, I mean, it's hard. The life of a fighter is not easy. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, Renee Box Young, thanks so much. Go ahead and comment below. Go ahead. What do you guys think about this? I think this is great stuff, and I really hope to see in the future, Lord willing, right, that Danny really does implement this stuff and helps out other fighters and, has that company, launches this company and helps out other fighters. That's just awesome stuff right there, man. So, definitely for the health and wealth and well-being of other fighters. Austin Trout, if I'm not mistaken, recently he pushed. He used to his support the Muhammad Ali Act, if I'm not mistaken, recently, and not a lot of fighters do that. They have to be aware of these situations, man. So it is what it is, man. Thanks so much. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks for your support, man. I really appreciate you all. It's all for the love of the sport of boxing. Stay safe out there. Thanks so much, guys. Peace.